It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Thursday, the 22nd of February. I'm Michael Groff. Dry conditions and a warming trend as we head into the weekend, albeit with increasing clouds, and that's a bit of a foreshadowing to the potential of some rain for early next week. Obviously, where, when, and how much rain there will be, that's a question. How warm does it get this weekend? Another great question. And what about the weather for all of next week? All of those things we do talk about here as we dive on in and discuss. So let's get to it. Here's the almanac from yesterday. 76 degrees the afternoon high. 56 was the morning low. 72 and 50 are the averages for this time of year. We did pick up a trace of rain officially at Sky Harbor yesterday. Many of you saw some sprinkles and a couple of light showers, but again, for the most part, nothing measurable. As we look outside right now, here just before 11 a.m., sunny sky across the area. We've got 63 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 44. 52% the humidity, winds are calm, and the barometer is steady. Temperatures across the country right now, and the question that's probably going to pop up into most of your minds when you look at this is, where the heck is winter? I mean, it's 63 degrees at St. Louis. It is 52 in Chicago as we approach noon Central Time there, 45 in Milwaukee and Minneapolis. It's 50 at Detroit. You've got 70s across Texas, parts of Louisiana, and the Gulf Coast. Yeah, it's around or just below freezing in the Northeast, but as we all know here in late February, it could easily be below zero in some parts of the country. We don't see any signs of the bitterly cold Arctic air. Fairly seasonal, if not well above average temperatures across a good portion of the country right now. Why is that? Well, we look at the upper level weather pattern and you can see a mainly zonal flow across the United States. No major weather systems. Got a little short wave that's cutting into the southeast U.S., a little feature, but and an area of low pressure developing off the west coast, but no real high impact events. As we look at the watch warning map, things are very quiet. Again, we could see ice storms and blizzards and winter weather conditions and dense fog and heavy rain and flooding and all of this at any point across the United States this time of the year. Even severe weather, and we're just not seeing very much of that. But to that point, the convective outlook for today, we do have a marginal risk of severe storms. That's level 1 out of 5 for places like Memphis and over toward Tupelo, Mississippi. And there could be a couple of strong storms that produce some gusty winds to near 60 miles per hour and maybe some hail. But even at that, the risk is fairly low. All right, looking at the precipitation outlook around here, this is valid through Thursday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix generally under 1/4 of an inch. In fact, under 1/10 of an inch in all probability for Phoenix. More than that to the north and east of us, though. The favorite upslope areas, of course, northern Maricopa County and up along the rim. There could be as much as 3/4 of an inch of rain, but nothing all that promising for us here in Phoenix. We'll talk about why that is right now as we get to the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go. This is the GFS. It is the 12Z run, and this is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. All right, high pressure is around, moving off to the east. We've got low pressure developing off the west coast. We'll watch that and what it all means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today. Yeah, just a Chamber of Commerce sort of day. Very similar to yesterday, except no precipitation around. Sunny sky, highs low to mid-70s. Gorgeous. Tonight, partly cloudy sky comes in. Overnight lows mid-40s to low 50s or so. And then tomorrow, yeah, we'll see some high clouds coming in. We'll call it partly sunny, but warmer. Highs anywhere from about 77 to 81. Should be another beautiful day. As we head into the weekend, more high clouds come in. We see low pressure developing off of the west coast. Southwesterly flow picking up, and that's going to bring in some mid and high level moisture around. So partly sunny sky on Saturday. Highs upper 70s, low 80s. And then on Sunday, low, maybe even mid-80s around here, but there will be plenty of mid and high-level clouds. We'll even call it mostly cloudy, but that's not going to stop us from warming up. This should maybe be the warmest day we've had so far this year in some spots. Now, as we go toward Sunday night and Monday, we do see this area of low pressure off the Southern California coast moving eastward, heading our way, this little short wave, and we see a broader trough dropping in from the Gulf of Alaska into the western United States. And so as a result, on Monday, yeah, still lots of clouds around, but they'll thicken up a little bit, and we do see enough moisture at this point to call for at least a slight chance of showers across Arizona. But I just don't see any major significant chances of precipitation here. Just some very widely scattered showers. Better chances of rain across northern Arizona and, of course, points to the north and west of us for the Sierra and the Great Basin and the Intermountain West. Obviously, rain and snow, but the main moisture and dynamic support with this feature coming in to the north of us. The broader trough, where all the moisture and all the energy is, will stay generally to the north of us. This weaker short wave will sort of consolidate with that trough on Monday and into Tuesday. So temperatures will head down here on Monday, highs back toward the mid-70s. Tuesday, upper 60s to low 70s, and this is probably our best shot at rain as that feature moves on through. We'll have decent moisture advection, but again, this is not going to be a widespread heavy rain event. We'll just see some rain showers possible here for the day on Tuesday. And for us in Phoenix, again, probably at or under 1/10 of an inch, more than that to the north and east of us. And so cooler temperatures do look rather likely. Wednesday, that's going to move out of here. It's a fairly progressive pattern. High temperatures will still hold in the mid to upper 60s. Wednesday morning might be kind of chilly. We could get down in the 40s for most of us here in the valley. So, but no sign of anything be much colder than that. No frost or freezing issues to worry about. And I think we're pretty much done with that for the winter around here. Looking out toward a week from today, this is Thursday, the 29th, Leap Day. We've got high pressure across the central plain states, extending back here out toward the western United States. Temperatures warming up, if that's right, and we're dry. Notable area of low pressure well off of the Pacific Northwest coast up toward the Gulf of Alaska, but that is probably not going to impact us. With ridging building in and the orientation that it is, a higher amplitude pattern may develop, but as we go out 10 days, this is Saturday, the 2nd of March, troughing generally staying north of us. So no sign of any real big warm up here, but no sign of any real precipitation either. We do have that chance maybe toward Monday, Tuesday of next week, but even at that or beyond that, I just don't see much else. And if we look toward the ensemble guidance here, this is the rainfall for Phoenix out to the 7th of March off of the GFS ensemble. And yeah, the mean is under 1/2 inch. And maybe after Tuesday of next week, we could maybe have another opportunity out beyond 10 days, but that remains to be seen. Same deal for the European ensemble. Interestingly here, the control member is over an inch. We're at about an inch. But again, the ensemble mean is under 1/2 inch. So significant precipitation, not really likely, but hopefully we at least get something for early next week. All right, temperatures off the national blend of models. It's getting warm this weekend. Highs well up in the 80s. We'll cool it off for next week, but then 80s could return later next week and perhaps toward the following weekend. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video, I'm getting all choked up about it, is back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. And of course, if you really like what we do here and you want to support us monetarily, click that little thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of SweetChildAZ.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out all of her other videos and all the things that she does in the description linked below. And of course, our streaming station. It is back online. It is there. What is it? It's called KMGX. What do we do there? We play a ton of music and we have a lot of fun on that. Myself and Michelle, it is one of our labors of love. And it is there for you 24/7, 365, or until the neighbors turn off their Wi-Fi. Anyway, it's there, so check it out. Again, linked up down there in the description. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is so greatly appreciated. Please do be safe out there and have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Thursday.